I'm Regina Loy. I'm the wife from Sean Hross and mother for our children. The situation now is really heavy for all of us in this family. My man is not a criminal person, I know it, because I would never stay with him such a long time if it would be another way around. We would like just to live together as a family, because we need him.
The headquarters of the international conspiracy is in Geneva, Switzerland. Great difficulty, however, was encountered in maintaining international secrecy. It was decided that an outside group is necessary to coordinate and control international efforts in order to hide the secret from the normal scrutiny of governments by the press. The result was the formation of a secret society which became known as the Bilderbergers. The headquarters of this group is in Geneva, Switzerland. The Bilderbergers evolved into a secret world government that now controls everything.
So it's the high security prison they put me in it. And this is the first time I see it. There's a crown on it. And the bear. So that means the aristocracy is ruling here. And that's for, these people will never come out. The Swiss, they'll keep them forever, you know, for experiments and things like this. So the aristocracy, they're quite sly. This way, you know, this is a cell. They can rent it more expensive than the most expensive hotel suite. Well, that was my cell, the second from the top. I'm not even a criminal. I refuse. I'm a political prisoner. Yeah, here they're probably looking at me. So this is the crown of the aristocracy. I mean, they're ruling. They're ruling over Bern. Well, they got a lot of money here. So this is called the Emmental. They're the worst type of Swiss you can get, really. Here they have been having children slaves, even their own children, until 1989. And they're the ones who still living in the caves here. Swiss cave dwellers. Crown of the bear. The beast had 7 crowns and 10 heads, like in the Revelation of John. Well, that's here. That's what John saw. I'm walking here with Gabriel, the Spanish guy. It's quite narrow. Yeah, and Switzerland has 7 heads of state who divide 10 ministries among themselves. The crown of Bern, of the beast. Because of 17 years of Swiss Nazi terror, my mind automatically tries to defend me from more of it and entirely blocks out the contents of their terror mail. So I didn't see it at first, but when I showed the video to someone while looking at the screen, it got another dimension. And then I saw it. Above the logo of the Swiss bear of the Swiss authorities, there is a crown over it. That means none other that the aristocracy is ruling, as the Templars who founded Switzerland in 1291 are of aristocratic descent indeed. Switzerland is not a monarchy, and never was. Switzerland is in fact that pharaonic breeding ground and the royal nest. All royals come and study like in Geneva, a Swiss international school or a Swiss elite boarding school. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad. Swiss Nazis showing all these things here. So now we are in tune. Very bad. It's all over. Oh man. Yeah, it's so bad. Ew, man. Look, this is the clean Swiss banker here. And he likes these sort of things here. All these clean Swiss waiting at the bus stop. And these are the racist signs just on the opposite of the other side. It's sort of, you know, like whites only. Here it's whites only. So this is racist Switzerland, right? Here are the obelisks. I mean, the Swiss are pharaohs. They're not even Europeans.
Yeah.
And there's another one there.
Yeah.
There's another one. It's full of it. So, no immigrants, it says. See, that's so bad, you know, it's so bad. This is so bad. And there are the obelisks. I tell you, they are not Europeans. They never were. So this is in Burgdorf, in Switzerland. The triangle, ISIS, more triangles there. The joining and here another Freemasonry triangle. And what do we have here? There it is, the obelisk. There's a funny thing on top of it. I've never seen this before.
About the symbolism should be available.
And this is the sun. Looks like a sunflower. So this is still in Burgdorf, the all-seeing eye. All day here, big time. Big time. And here it's full of it. Absolutely full of it. Pyramids, pyramids. All pyramids. It's This is Switzerland. And it has 3 feet, like the 3 birches. So here we are in Fesci, where Mr. Phil Collins lives. Well, he's not living here, but in this village. And what do we see there? An obelisk. Regarde sur l'image.
C'est juste que c'est pas Fesci ici.
Là, on voit beaucoup plus sur l'image, tu vois?
C'est juste que c'est pas Fesci ici,
Okay,
c'est
okay.
Aubonne.
Okay. This is Aubonne. So here are some real pharaohs living here. There's another park here in Switzerland, in Morges, which is absolutely full with these things. There's one here. There's another one there. There. It's full of it. And there's a weird one here. I saw on YouTube that the obelisk, the Washington Monument they call it, peculiar way to call the obelisk, in Washington. It was damaged by the quake in 2011. That's what I call a good omen. It was damaged by the quake. The Washington obelisk, the biggest one in the world. So here it is again here. Big one. Yeah, park in Switzerland. So this is the train station in Geneva. There's the Sphinx here. There's another one. Geneva, like bloody Egypt. And there, you got the sun hieroglyphics. Just there. Are these guys Europeans? I suppose no. So here's the sun hieroglyphics. There it is. With the sun and Isis probably inside here. And this is the Hotel Beau Rivage, where Mr. Uwe Barschel, he was suicided in here. The German politician. They suicided him in his bathtub. It's a speciality of the Swiss to suicide someone. And here, on top here, oh there it is, the sun hieroglyphics. And there, and there, and there, and there, and so forth. So this is a real hotel for pharaohs and stuff, you know, Freemasons. So there's the pharaoh. There he is. There's his bank. Sun. Looks like almost said it, it looks like a bloody temple. Triangle of the Freemasons here. And the sun, hieroglyphics in a very different form. And here's the sun with the sun rays. So this is a hotel in Geneva. There's the name of it. Now, very weird place, eh? Okay. So this is the bank. And this is the car with a pyramid on it. You know, what do you think, you know? There's the bank. It's all the same. Still in Geneva, here was this funny bank on the other side. There's the symbol of the sun in another way there. What do we see here? Oh, there it is, an obelisk. A real one. Probably older than the rest here around here. Yeah. And here on top, sort of a pyramid there. Yeah. Still in Geneva. Well, this is very hard to recognize, the bridge here. But look at it. It looks like an obelisk on top with the ball, like the world domination on top of it. Very hard to recognize. I must have passed here many times and I never saw it. It's usually full on the bridge. And then we got symbols like that here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I'm not really familiar with that one. So still in Geneva. What do we see here? It's all sun hieroglyphics there. And another sun hieroglyphics. Arab Bank. Bloody pharaohs. And what do I see here? It's the obelisk. There it is. And on top, wow, 3 masonry triangles. In Geneva, it's full of it here. And there. Well, what else to say? Right? What else to say? Well, I don't know if this is a coincidence, but if somebody knows, you know, he knows what it is. Well, you know, you see the V form, which and the sun hieroglyphics. There again. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, you know, but it's funny among each other, you know, the ones who know. Like a practical joke, like. So here's the police station. See there? There's the door. Barbed wire. Camera. And just here next to it are the junkies and the drugs. Just like 50 meters. It's the most secure place for them. They have absolutely nothing to fear here. Just right next to the police. So here in Bern, Switzerland, where they consume hard drugs, is here. There's a lot of needles. I filmed it before. And where they consume it, later on the day, it's about there. It's full of drug addicts. And the police station is here, the main police station in the capital of Switzerland. So the most secure place to take the drugs is just next to the police station. There, it's the most secure place. Because the Nazi Templars of the Nazi police in Switzerland, they're only occupied of putting innocent foreigners in prison. That's what they do the whole day. And protecting bankers and drugs. Very clean and neutral. Look at it. Clean Switzerland. The center of drugs it is. They have it come by airplane and then they ship it to the rest of Europe. That's what they do, through the Rhine. The castle in Könitz. So here in Könitz it says Schloss, it means a castle. It says the Deutsche Ordenskommende. The Deutsche Orden, these are the Teutonic Knights. And exactly in this time, afterwards, they came in and when they came back from the Crusades, they did a crusade against Poland. And then they invited all the Germans to come and live in Poland. And they founded Silesia, Schlesien, where they founded Auschwitz. So it's all connected to Switzerland, you know, again here. Here it says 1226. Switzerland was founded in 1291. So it says that the castle was given to the Deutschen Orden, the Teutonic Knights. And here's some more about the Ordensrittern, the Teutonic Knights, Deutschen Orden. They're very much connected to the Templars, the Deutsch Orden. There it is, Deutsch Orden. That's 1528. But they came first, like, you know, just before the founding of Switzerland. And in this time they built all the castles in Poland, like in Marburg. This is the Knights Rittersaal. So here, in fact, they gave it back. The Teutonic Knights, they didn't need it anymore in 1554. They gave it back. You know, they already had Silesia, and they founded, you know, the castles of the Teutonic Knights. And here too, there's the Teutonic Knights here, Ritterbrüder, the Knights brothers. Well, you know, Templar stuff, eh? So this is the complex here, and that's the castle. Yeah. Königs, with the Swiss cross on it, and there's the water source. Bern. They have a different way of building castles here. In Königs, Bern, in Switzerland, where also Kim Jong-un, the Swiss North Korean dictator, lived, there's the Church of the Black Cross being part of the Königs Castle. And the Church of the Black Cross is a Protestant Reformed church. And some of you probably already know what a black cross means and what kind of people depict black crosses and whom or what they follow. This picture here is from Wikipedia, Königs Castle. And the name here, Commandery Church, that means it's by the Templars. It's from the French word La Commanderie des Templiers. So all castles and churches of the Templars are called commanderies. So this is how we know it's Templar stuff. So this is inside the Church of the Teutonic Knights. Let's see what it says. I can't read it now, I'll read it later. Maybe I was lucky. It's quite a special neighbourhood here, sort of snobbish. Don't touch me, don't touch me.
Please go out. We have now a celebration.
Yeah, I'm finished in a moment. English, I don't speak German.
We have a funeral here.
Yeah, I'm finished in a moment.
Huh? What do you say?
Don't touch me. Get your hands off me.
Go out.
Get your filthy Nazi hands off me. Don't touch me, okay?
Yes,
just don't touch me.
Please go out.
Yes?
We have a
I'll
funeral
drop
here.
Don't touch me. I'll drop a complaint.
Please go.
Excuse me?
Please go.
Don't give me any orders, will you? What? You damn Swiss Nazis.
Yes.
Yeah, look at all the Nazis. What are you calling? You're calling something? No. Huh? No? You're a bunch of Swiss Nazis. Don't touch me.
I make a phone.
Don't touch me.
Go out now.
You what?
Go out.
You call who?
Gang jetzt raus.
You call the police?
Yes.
Why?
I do it.
Yeah, why? Tell me why.
You disturb a funeral.
No, I was silent. I didn't say anything. You disturbed me. Don't touch me.
Go yet. Go
Don't
out.
touch me.
Go out.
You damn Swiss Nazis. Don't. Yeah, get violent. Just go on, hit me. Go on. So I better get away soon. So this is the Teutonic Knights. These are the descendants. You just saw them, a bunch of Swiss Nazis, getting violent, touching me, pushing me. And this is the Teutonic Knights. It's a branch of the Templars, and they took the entire Baltic. St. Petersburg is just next to it. And that's where Putin is from, so that's what he is. And look at his long nose, it's aristocratic. So after the Crusades, they got organized here, and then they did another crusades to the Baltics and to Russia. And it was the Prince Alexander Nevsky who saved Russia. And Putin, he belongs to this. He's an enemy of the Russian people. He's just telling the Russians what they want to hear, just like Hitler did. And so they will obey him. So he's their hero, like Hitler, and they die for him, you know. So there's Kunitz. There's a lot of politicians here, rich people. And these Teutonic Knights, they took over the entire region, of course. It all belongs to the Teutonic Knights here. The whole thing here. So, the Swiss flag. This is in Bern. The joining. Important hotel. Next to the Swiss Parliament. There it is. The world in their hand. This is where they dominate the world, yeah? All the Swiss cantons here. Weird stuff, eh? And yeah. So here in Bern, this is the Aare, the river, which is finally going into the Rhine. So another time the joining there, Acacia. It's all gold. I suppose it's real gold. They got lots of it. And this is not a Christian cross. This is the Swiss cross, the Templars cross. It is. Yeah. And on the other side as well, it's all gold. And the joining, the Freemasonry joining. Yeah. Yeah, so here we are again, the Swiss Parliament in Bern. This is where they masterminded the Holocaust. This is where they mastermind the domination of the world. The sucking out of the US economy by Swiss banks. All the dictators, they have the money on the banks, you know, the USB, like the United Swiss Banksters. Yeah, I mean, Gaddafi couldn't be Gaddafi. He couldn't do his things without the Swiss banks and without Switzerland. The same thing for Saddam Hussein, Adolf Hitler, Mubarak, and all the other dictators. They had billions and billions here in Switzerland, with which they bought the arms and to control the people. Some people talk about Gaddafi like he was a good person. For the others, he was very, very bad. How is this possible? Well, I tell you why. This is what dictators always do. They give one part of the population everything, good health care. They put them like in the military, in the police, you know, give them everything, education, schools, university. And the other part is being terrorized. So by this difference, it's much easier to rule, you know, by divide and rule. Divide et impera. Mr. Hitler did the same thing. The English always did this in the colonies, you know, to just create a difference within a people and then set them up and play them out against each other. So this is why some people say, well, Gaddafi was a swell guy. He brought water and, you know, he gave oil, healthcare, free healthcare, and for the others, he was a beast. This is Swiss torture detention center in Amthaus in Bern. Here they torture foreigners by putting them in a cell without oxygen, which is code O2T. They murdered, they suicided many foreigners here. And what do I see? 2 obelisks, right? Nicely cleaned up. Freemasonry triangle and ISIS. And the bear. Wasn't that somewhere in the Bible, in the Revelations, the end times? The beast, the bear. Well, this is the canton of the bear. This is the beast, it's Switzerland. Well, in this Swiss newspaper from 2005, it says black on white that there is no oxygen to breathe in this Swiss torture detention center. Now there where it's green, you can read this. The thousands of immigrants and people have been severely tortured in here. Many died, many were suicided in here, and they know it perfectly well. They know it very well. Very, very well. And as any other mafia, you know, there is the law of silence here, you know, the omerta. If you talk about it, then the Swiss vendetta will come and they chop off the foot of your cat, or they attack you, or they have you arrested by a anti-terrorist squad, and these sort of things like, oh, that's Switzerland. So here are the proofs. And the beast had 7 heads and 10 horns. As Switzerland, the home of the pharaohs, has 7 heads of state who divide 10 ministries among each other. The beast. Swiss pharaohs. Swiss, they deliberately try to make a profile of foreigners as somebody who has no good sides at all, you know, for political reasons, to fill up the prisons with them. But I'm going to ask you, what have the Swiss contributed to the human race else than making wars, crusades, the Templars, financing Adolf Hitler, the Arab dictators, any other dictator in the world, the African dictators, and their sly banks, and bloodshed and human misery? The answer is nothing.
I want to see a Swiss system. I mean, I wouldn't mind being conquered by Switzerland right now.